Here we are, week 6, countdown to spring. So when we are done with this, it will officially be spring. We just have to tell Mother Nature. Hopefully it'll stay nice and mild. All right, we're starting with wide squats. So as always, you can have one weight in each hand, or if you have something heavier, you want to hold it up goblet style, you can do that. Call them these wide squats, right? So it's like a sumo squat. So I'm actually going to switch and just hold something up goblet style. If you want to make it a plie, you can. You just have to turn those toes out a little more and keep your tailbone tucked. But we already did those. So keep it wide, a little bit wider than you normally would, which means your hips should be able to get lower than they normally would. All right, come down as low as you can. Don't cheat yourself. If you got to do less reps, do less. All right, you have all week to do them. So there's your wide squat. Then you have upright row. So again, if you can, one thing in each hand. You're on that nice neutral stance. My feet are about hip width. My core is engaged. I'm not letting my hips come forward and my elbows come up higher than my hands. All right, if you need to, one with both hands. All right, I'll do that in a second. Alternating single arm snatch. Oh, one of my favorites. If you have a heavier weight, you can definitely do the heavier weight. So what I would love to see, we're going to start it on the floor, okay? See how wide my feet are? That is so that I can get down and pick up the weight without my heels coming up. But my hips are low, my chest is up. I am not picking it up with my back, all right? So I'm going to pick it up off the floor, bam! And I'm going to toss it up towards the ceiling in one swift motion. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to stay low. I'm going to grab it with the other hand. One motion. So for your snatch, I'm going to do it in slow-mo to show you, but I don't want you to actually do it in slow-mo. It's like an upright row. You're pulling it close to your body and then flipping it when you can't go any further to push it up, all right? One motion. Keep it close to you. Don't try to swing it out. If you can't get all the way down to the floor to pick it up, then just do some reps with one arm and then you can switch to the other. All right, you got 50 on each side. That's a fun cardio one. Walking, lunge, and twist. All right, so if you can, you're holding a weight. We're going for a walk. All right, so you're going to take a nice big step. You twist over the front bent knee, just that one direction. Then I'm going to try to step right through to the next lunge and twist, all right? So however much room you have, maybe it's a nice day and you go out in your driveway, I don't know. Lunge, twist, step right through, lunge, twist. The further away the dumbbell is, the more your core will work, but also more on your shoulders. So I kind of usually have it halfway in between. You don't want to be super close unless your shoulders are getting tired, and you don't want to be all the way out here, all right? So kind of in the middle. 100 of those. All right. And then, because it's the last week, yes, you're going to do these. Burpee. So again, you can always do them on a counter or something on an incline. But burpee means there's a push-up. If you go down to the floor and come up, that's a squat thrust. All right, here we go. Down, out, push up, in, up, jump. You can, again, be on an incline. Find something, a step, a couch, or whatever, right? Bring your hands down to it. You can step your feet out. You can drop to your knees to do your push-up. You can step those feet in, and you can just come up and do a calf raise, all right? I know 100's a lot, but you got all week. What's 100 divided by 7? I don't know. 6.5. No, I'm kidding. All right, mermaids are the last one. So for the mermaid, the most important thing to remember is you have to be all the way down on the floor. This bottom arm is out in front of me. That is what I'm using to push into the floor and help me. My feet are ever so slightly in front of me, so I'm not in a straight line. Ever so slightly, so I can lean just a smidgen back onto that glute. Top arm, if you can, is coming up to meet both legs. If you want, if you need, you can keep it down here. If both legs is too much, just do the top one. Or if you want to try both, you can bend the knees in. All right, so you got options here. You have 50 on one side, and look at this full range of motion, right? I only did, 3 or 4, and I'm already feeling it in that oblique. So you got 50 on one side, and then 50 on the other. Break it up however you want. You got all week, and then spring, baby. All right, I'll see you soon. Thanks for playing.